Boys. Boys.
Yeah, a nation of boys. Good evening.
Good evening to my boys out there in Boyland.
Boysland.
Lush Boysland. Yeah. Boysland, Iowa.
They don't like
Population, you.
population, cornfield, and boys. All right.
Ew.
I know. A cornfield of boys. Well, welcome in, Wine Boys Podcast. We are here to tell you to buy some t-shirts. It is a hot one today, and it's a hot one this summer. We need a hot boy summer coming at you. Hot, awkward boys.
Just the hot and bothered because of the humidity.
It's mostly
too
just
high boys.
I had to go to the doctor this weekend because it was so hot. That's how bad my life's going right now. But if you want to scoop some merch, teespring.com/stores/the Wine Boys. Thank you so much to those that have purchased some t-shirts and some, actually I saw we had somebody purchase a coffee mug the other day. Love that.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Branded merch. Yeah. Get it before it's gone. And then we have to reorder some more.
Yeah.
But we do it for you, boys. I'm at the Zach Edward on Instagram and Twitter. And you can find us at Wine Boys Pod. And then thank you for your beat submissions and wine suggestions, wineboyspod@gmail.com.
Yep.
And over to you, my illustrious host.
Boys, you can find me on the Instagrams and the Twitters at Lord Gerald. Thanks again for supporting the boys, and we will continue to deliver this delicious content. Boys.
I have one more thing, one last date. This is it, the week of.
Yes.
Yes, there's no more 28 days later. It is now coming.
It's here.
June 12th, this Saturday from this recording. So it'll be June 12th, Fulton, New York, at the CNY Community Arts Center. Tickets are almost gone.
Woo!
Got the old alert today.
Woo!
It's only a handful left. So go check them, get them online. Their link to the tickets are on my Instagram, my Twitter. I've been doing Facebook lately because it seems like a lot of my family are interested in my career choice.
Wow.
They're just like, I heard you're doing a little silly show. And I said,
a little general silliness.
A little general silliness. I was like, it's not a circus, Grandma. All right. Well, you're not coming. I hope you don't come. And if
Please don't.
And if you do, we're locking the doors. So.
Yep.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine my grandmother just like fake laughing in the background, just being like, I don't get what's woke mean. Yeah, she'll never understand. Nah, but it's okay.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Okay.
So yeah, come check that out, and we will be there saluting the boys.
Of course.
And lady boys that come on out. So thank you.
Boys Nation, under a groove.
Yeah, all of your support has been fantastic over the last year, especially with the old vid, hopefully taking a nap.
Of course.
So.
Okay. Boys, we have a lovely show in store for you this evening. So just stay tuned after the intro. Toodles. Hi, I'm Gerald.
And I'm Zach.
And we are the Wine Boys. Boys, we're back. We're hungry. We're boys. Boys, tonight we have a wine.
We're hungry. We're boys. We're hungry boys.
A Hungry Boys TV dinner.
Oh, God. We should. Who do I got to call the Swanson man?
Yeah, Hungry Boys.
Hi, is Rick Swanson there? I have an idea for a new meal we can sell to children. It's called Hungry Boys.
Hungry Boys. All right, so tonight we have
They're gonna steal it. I can feel it.
Shit.
It's gonna be wine bottle shaped chicken nuggets.
Wow. Don't put it out there.
Sorry,
shit.
fuck.
Anyway,
creamed corn instead of regular corn.
Anyway,
it's better.
Tonight, 2015 Riesling from Columbia Valley, California.
That's actually in Washington.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. You're just making shit up now. Hold on.
You know what? You're right. It is.
Yeah, I was gonna say Columbia Valley is Washington.
Columbia Valley, Virginia. So, boys, the back of the bottle reads...
I don't care where it's from.
I don't give a shit. Is it wet? It's wine.
Is it wet? Is it wine? I don't care.
Yeah.
We should be a little bit more of somebody that cares
Maybe.
about where the wine's from.
Maybe, but probably not.
Yeah.
So anyway, you've had a Riesling, you've had one. Anyway, Riesling, the back of the bottle reads, the Cascade Mountains are the dominant influence on the multiple microclimate of the Northwest. These climates range from cool coastal, the perfect environment for... Wait, what? That makes no sense. These climates range from cool coastal, the perfect environment for Pinot Gris, to high desert, where the varietals from Riesling to Chardonnay thrive in the long growing seasons. The extended hang time, of the fruit in this otherwise harsh environment. I really lost where I was.
I was going to say, did you fall asleep?
No. Anyway, the extended hang time, of the fruit in this otherwise harsh environment is the key to the depth of flavors in the brilliant wines of this region. With the aid of the big rivers flowing off the east side of the Cascades, a once arid and stark landscape has blossomed into the exceptional vineyards of the Northwest. Apparently it contains sulfites.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's done.
Jesus, what a Bible verse.
Oh, look at this shit. They put a fucking high school essay out here.
I would say, what do they hire?
In conclusion,
did you take
rest in peace to Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, basically. You didn't take a picture of that, by the way.
No, what the fuck?
Why don't we take a pause?
All right.
I think we need to take a break.
All right, boys. I took pictures of the wine.
You did?
Now, I did. Now, it's time to bust it open. Let's see what this Riesling is giving us. Now, typically with a Riesling, it's a very crisp white wine. Little bit on the sweeter side. You get a acidity that translates into a subtle carbonation.
Pretty much nailed it.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thanks, bro.
I think you've done this before.
Once or twice. So yeah, Rieslings are actually great for hot weather. If you're in a very warm climate, Rieslings are actually great for that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah.
Given that we live in New York, so we get a ton of Riesling. I just wanted something that was a little grippy. I like a good dry. I like a good double dry Riesling. Boys, if you can go out there and find one, they come a lot from New York, a lot from Washington.
Yep. You need an arid, temperate climate.
That is exactly right.
Yes.
Jeez.
So somewhere that gets all four seasons, really.
Yeah, and it's kind of close to bodies of water as well.
Yes.
So obviously, Washington has the ocean and a lot of lakes, great mountain regions.
Yep.
Ooh, yes.
There we go. Been practicing.
It's been practicing my bottle opening.
Okay. Give that a little smelly dog. It's a little Riesling-ish. Smells like a Riesling.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm getting a nice little oaky butteriness to it.
Kind of get like that kind of melon almost.
Yes. Yep.
It's like melony, almost like a cantaloupe maybe.
Yeah. It's a subtle fruit. It's a nice fruitiness, a subtle sweetness. Yep. So yeah, let's close the wine opener, not stab myself.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, now let's pour it up.
Oh my goodness gracious! I am just not on the ball this evening.
Get your cam girl ready.
All right. Yeah. Only $5 a month. This could be yours. Get that bottle out of here. No free ad reads. Get that shit out of here.
20 tokens. I take out my tits.
20 tokens.
All right, let's go. Get the other. I'm reaching. There we go.
Preaching and reaching.
Preaching and reaching.
All right. Very nice, crisp, clean. Kind of got a nice green hue to it almost.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. Like the way the bubbles actually sit on the top. Mm-hmm. Get a little smell. Ooh, that's
it fades away quickly.
Ooh, very bright. But
very bright.
But light.
Yeah.
Light and bright.
Yeah. All right.
It's going to be the motto for the summer. Tight and bright.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
It's got a very strong,
Okay.
interesting,
This one's a little puckery. That little pucker.
acidic.
This one's acidic. It's
Really grips the back of the jaw.
yeah.
Very
yeah.
tannic. Ooh, almost. This is like, I feel like I'm getting heartburn.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is. It's good. You really got to like Riesling. though. Like
Yeah,
this
you
is.
gotta-
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's almost a skunky Riesling. It's
It's been. I think this was the last bottle in the store.
Oh, really?
That's why I got it.
so this is a 72-point wine.
This might be bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I think it's just a strong Riesling. I mean, it was a
Okay.
it was a choice. They said this is a good one. I like this one, and I was just like, "Are you like
You
stupid?
sure, Janice?
You stupid?" All right. Well, this is Snowline Riesling from Columbia Valley in Washington. This is a 2015 Riesling. Average price of this wine is between $9.99 and $14.99. I paid $10.99.
Okay.
You're going to get notes of light, dry, and very acidic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nails it.
That's about it.
Pear, apple, melon.
Okay.
Tropical, you almost get notes of lychee.
Okay.
Never had a lychee before.
either.
Lychee fruit or lychee. Is it a lychee nut?
I never had it before.
I don't know. Mango. And then notes of butter and toffee.
Okay. Okay.
People describe this as almost having a pine cone like smell to it. Pine sol, maybe?
You can use it to clean your bathroom floor.
Probably at this rate. I don't know if it should be going in my body, but I don't think this is bad. I think it's just really acidic.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like if you've got like a really like greasy pan, maybe you're making bacon.
You know, it's growing
just-
on. This is growing on me a tad.
Okay.
It's really, really acidic, though.
It's very acidic.
Yeah.
Very
I
acidic.
don't know how much of this I can drink, but
Jesus.
yeah,
It's okay.
it's the world's okayest Riesling.
What do you give this one realistically?
I mean, realistically, 3 out of 4 corks.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Honestly, realistically, a 2, a hard 2,
Out of 4?
maybe 1.5.
Okay. 1.875.
Yeah. What kind of scale are we on? 2.16. Yes. It's just, it's all right.
Yeah, you know, it's wine.
I'm mad I got it. I'm just mad. I'm just angry.
Just
Knock the ice
throw it.
down.
Yeah.
The shit is this, Janice?
Well, let's make this cold as fuck. And then it'll be tolerable.
Yeah. Let's put this on ice and then throw it in the ocean. Okay. Well, just like the Titanic, I hope this hits the iceberg and it sinks. It's ooh. Every time I take a sip, it like keeps hitting me in like the back. It's like licking a chalkboard. Oh my god.
Yeah, this isn't. It's not bad. It's not really good either.
It's not good. It's not great.
Nope.
It's
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
I'm be honest. Be real, son.
all right. Well, here's if it excuse me, I can't even talk. Am I
Ew.
dying?
You need
Food pairings.
a minute?
I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
Pork, shellfish,
Okay.
spicy food, poultry, and cured meat.
Really seems like they ran the gambit right there.
They were just like, oh, you can have this with everything. It's
Everything.
Like, it's just like you should because
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches,
you can have this with tacos.
beef tenderloin.
You can have this with Chili's takeout. Like it's,
Get a Big Mouth burger. Goes really good with that.
get the chicken crispers.
The chicken crispers. You know, it actually pairs very well with the street corn.
Not gonna. Oh, dude, that street corn kind of slaps. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a new level of corns.
Yeah. Oh, my mom used to make this street corn, but she used to put it literally was like mayo and Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, she's making like elote.
Yeah. Oh, stupid. So good. As I was eating it, I was just like, I think I'm getting cancer.
Yeah.
There's cancer in my stomach right now, but it's okay.
Your mom's cooking is incredible.
Yeah.
You taste the love in every bite.
It hits different, man. It always has.
Like, I don't know if I'm full or I'm pregnant. This is incredible.
You might. There's a contraceptive in every bite. I think she. my mom has always had this intention of like just bringing people together. But it's always in a way that it's just food usually. And it's unintentional, like, gift giving almost when she cooks. It's like, all right, it's great. I mean, I'll never speak of, if anybody gives me a food that my mom cooks well and they go, this is better, I just go, it's not.
It's not.
It's not,
It's
man.
not.
It's just, that's why it took me so long to get out of a house.
Yeah.
So.
Remember one time she made these shrimp skewers with like a pineapple mango salsa,
Shit slap, man.
and I was like, I'm never gonna try to make this because I will never make it better.
Oh, well, I'm moving in. Like,
Yeah,
you have
pretty much.
Yeah.
You got a bed in the back?
Yeah.
Something in the basement? I'll crash. It's cool.
You got a sleeping bag? I'll sleep in the storage unit.
Yeah. I don't take up much space. I also get rid of the brats. Free of charge.
Free of charge. Well, I mean, that sounds like a good deal.
It was like, I think we leave that to the cats.
I mean,
I shovel snow.
I fix shit.
I can fix shit.
Yeah. Okay.
You
need some fix?
You got a new piece of furniture I'll put together. Huh? I do it. TV want mount on the wall. I got you.
It's like, okay, all right.
Ketchup, extra napkins. I got you.
You're coming on a little strong now. It just seems like you're just trying to live here now. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, but
All right. Oh, well, speaking of people that are wearing out their welcome, we have another Hunter Biden sighting.
Oh, God.
So Hunter did exactly what I thought Hunter Biden would do. So he popped up in the news. I mean, it just happened. It's no one's fault. It's his fault. So apparently there's some leaked text messages, and I got to make ssure I get this right. So I believe it was Hunter Biden, and I don't know if it's some sort of confidant. So it's Hunter Biden and... Let's see. So this is his lawyer. So he was exchanging text messages with his lawyer, and they used the N-word.
Okay.
A couple of times.
What do the text messages say?
Okay, so the context of the text messages was something about everything. Now this is funny to me. Every news outlet reports it as Hunter Biden addresses his white lawyer, which I think contextually speaking does make sense.
Context.
And he calls him the N-word multiple times, and he uses phrases like "true that N-word," and he bantered on like
R.
He go
or A.
A.
Okay.
A. So I think this is more of a friendly exchange.
That's what it seems like.
But again, as somebody that's white,
yeah,
I would have to say that I don't text my white friends like that. I also don't have a white lawyer.
Oh, man.
So the problem with this is that, let me see. And then let's start with the narrative. So the whole narrative then, it just becomes like Hunter Biden using the N-word, and then they just found this like old 70s footage of Joe Biden like accidentally slipping up and saying the N-word during one of his hearings in front of Congress.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
It's always a clip that they play out of context.
Yeah, because it's 3 seconds of a 5-minute long clip, and he's just like, he slips. It's a Freudian slip. Now, mind you, it did awkwardly take place during a time that he was trying to do bail reform and a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh, this guy's a racist. And I was like, I don't think he's a racist. I just think he's not.
It was the video I saw was he was quoting somebody.
Yeah, and I also think he's not great at talking. We've established this with Joe thus far.
He's not great at talking, but he was quoting what somebody said, and they just play the part where he uses the N-word.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and be a Joe or Hunter apologist. No. Hunter's kind of a piece of shit as a person.
Absolutely.
Like, he is just riding off daddy's coattails and doing coke like an adult.
There are plenty of successful men out there that have shitty sons. I hope to have one day.
Come on, shitty kid.
Yeah. So because
I gotta tell you, your daughter doesn't suck. Like, she is great.
She's awesome.
And you have to have a shitty kid to offset that.
Yeah, everyone needs a Chet Hanks.
Everybody needs a Chet.
I've
produced Colin, and now I must produce Chet.
If you have a Chet, that means you did pretty well.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is that nobody talks about Colin Hanks.
No. Just like, come on now. You got Don Jr., you got Eric Trump.
Eric's got such a punchable face, man. Donnie's got a punchable face, but at least I know what I'm walking into.
But Eric's actually the fuck up of the two.
I know. And then Donnie's like slicking back his hair at the New York Athletic Club, doing the whole Gordon Gekko thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Gordon. just
love me, daddy. Yeah. Just see him standing in the mirror.
Yeah, he's got a real Patrick Bateman vibe. Like, really. He just hard comb back.
Yep.
Yeah. I apply an apricot scrub. Like,
it's a real douchebag, like bragging about his CrossFit numbers, but they're
not even
they're
that
all
good.
pretty fabricated.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, what was it, a couple of years ago? He was bragging about how he did the Murph, which is a CrossFit exercise. I'm not a big CrossFit boy, but from what I understand, the Murph actually, like, commemorates some guy that died.
Yeah.
From what I understand, I think he was a veteran that died.
I did it. Yeah, I was saying.
But anyway, his Murph numbers that he was bragging about were, like, superhuman.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's like when Kim Jong-un says he got an 18 playing 18 holes of golf.
Yeah.
Which he actually has said.
Yeah. Same level.
And they print that shit. Could you imagine he gets a 19, he goes, fuck, one less hole in one.
I had COVID. I got a 19. I had COVID. Yeah. It was like, there were 2 500 yards par fives on this course, Bryson. Like, what the fuck?
Could you imagine? He's just like, I've been talking to Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah, I actually gave him some tips. What is the Murph? It's
Isn't it like the super CrossFit Olympic thing? Is it like
no? So
it's like an event.
It is a it's a CrossFit workout, and they do it to, what is it? It was created to commemorate somebody that died, but the workout itself is a mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then another mile run. And then you have to do all of that in a 20-pound vest or body armor.
Yeah.
So
that sounds horrible, and I'll never do it.
Yeah.
But, big ups to Murph. But
Yeah. And it was, who is it? It's named for Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy, a Navy SEAL killed in action 2005.
Yeah.
So, and then they have Murph Day every year where they do that workout, which sounds incredibly hard.
And incredibly white.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to pick an activity that was the whitest activity in the world, it would be Coachella and the Murph.
The Murph.
Like,
It's Murph Day, boys. Let's go.
Yo, let's get Murphed up. And then we're going to go to Coachella in the afternoon and do acid for the first time.
Jesus Christ. But imagine doing that, though. It's...
Yeah. I don't know. The problem with stories like this that then pop up is that now we were getting close to Twitter becoming somewhat normalized, where, like, the people's whose job is literally just to, like, point fingers. Like, that was their job. And now they were like, oh, fuck. Donnie's out of the office. I haven't been able to tweet in 6 months.
Yeah.
And then Hunter does something like this and totally redeems himself.
Hunter's text messages to his lawyer buddy get leaked.
And then everyone's just like,
and he says the N-word a few times, like he listens to Moneybag Yo or something.
Moneybags! Yeah. I do too. But I got to tell you, I don't really text my white friends and be like, hey, what up, my?
I just imagine...
Hello, my.
I just imagine Hunter driving down the street in a Porsche, windows rolled up, AC cranked.
Dribble of cocaine out of his nose.
A little bit. He's a little snotty today, and he's just listening to fucking, like, Key Glock or some shit. I've been getting bag after bag after
I'd imagine
bag.
him as, like, a young Dolph kind of guy. Like, I feel like he's harder than that.
Yeah.
Like, just 100 shots is just cruising out of that Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah.
And it's a Cayenne for sure. Or a Cheyenne, I should say.
Yeah. Oh, the SUV?
Yeah.
The small SUV? I feel like he's a Panamera kind of guy.
Oh, yes. Now that that I'm looking at his facade, oh, yes, for sure.
Yeah. This is dripping money. Like, soccer moms can get Cayennes.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he's got... Does he have, like, a dope car? Does he have, like, a... Or I think of him as just kind of like an S-Class Mercedes. Like
I can see that.
Like, nice car, but, like, still executive. Like, kind of guy that does cocaine.
Well, that's why I was thinking Panamera. Like, I feel like Panamera screams like, yeah, I might have a couple of kids, but I don't like them that much.
Yeah.
But I got room just in case. And especially if it's a white Panamera.
Oh, it 100%
that screams like Coke dealer.
Coke
like,
dealer with not a saddle.
Not Coke dealer, but definitely gets skied up on occasion.
Black leather interior.
I was thinking the tan leather interior.
I was saying saddle.
Peanut butter guts.
I was say saddle interior.
Yeah.
Peanut butter guts.
It's a beautiful car.
It really is. It's a dope car. It's the
Yeah.
kind of guy that says, I see my kids on the weekends. I like that car, but...
Yeah, I got this car for my kids. I would have got the two-door.
And would have got the two-door, but these fucking kids.
Hey, it's my girlfriend Tiffany. Look at the tits. I paid for them.
Yeah, I sure did. You know what the problem is that I can't relax the seats because the fucking car seats get in the way. And it's stupid because the kids aren't even big enough. They can't even they put the TVs in the headrest, and the kids can't even look at them because they're stupid and young.
They're stupid and young.
Yeah,
you can't even watch Bubble Guppies. What the fuck?
I gotta listen to that shit in the background as I'm trying to fucking take key bumps driving.
Yeah.
It's just, what am I supposed to do?
Listen,
so that guy...
What? My fucking ex-wife got pissed at me because I was listening to fucking Dipset's greatest hits in the car.
So what, Jewels? Like, so what?
My daughter in the car.
Here's the problem: is that
I'm not gonna listen to Baby Shark all the fucking time. Get the fuck out of here.
The shit's not weird to me. The fact that he said this, like, it's not.
No, it's not.
This is the kind of guy that goes to the country club, takes 2 looks over the shoulders before he starts telling a story about this black guy. Like, that's how it starts every time. Mm-hmm. It's that water cooler talk that's about, hey man, I heard this funny joke over the weekend. It's just like, oh yeah, why don't you tell me about it, Hunter? And he just 2 looks over his shoulders. All right. And then he leans into it. Now, there was this black guy. It's always like that. It's like, come.
Yeah.
Like, we should...
It's a random black joke thrown in
However,
there.
because it's Twitter, well, the only thing that they have is the people that are, I'm going to throw this in quotes, journalists. The only thing that they have right now, those that are fighting for, like, liberal, just screaming at the rooftops, just being like, I'm a liberal cuck, and I want everybody to know. Like, these guys now have ammunition again. And they also have and then it becomes like the whole like white conservative nationalist thing, and it's like, what is it like? Here, the guy read this tweet earlier. It was like, Hunter Biden repeatedly uses the N-word, but liberals only think that white conservatives are racist. Okay, now I don't think Hunter Biden is a racist. I think he's stupid.
Yeah,
and a cokehead.
Yeah,
which I don't know if you've met. I have a few friends that were cokeheads.
Yeah.
Now, as somebody that can speak from direct conversations, they threw out the N-word uncomfortable amounts of time, and I was awkward.
That's what happens when people do coke. They just use the N-word a lot.
No, dude, like we weren't even talking about anything contextually. They were just talking, and they were just like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, no, don't call me that. No, I'm not your, yeah. I'm not.
Zach, no.
Yeah, basically. And I said, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, bro, that's not you, bro.
Dude, I dapped up somebody one time, and then he called me an N-word after that. I go, I take that back. I take that dap back. I don't like it. I feel like I'm an accomplice. I feel like I'm an accomplice to a hate crime, and I don't want to be a part of it.
It's it. When white dudes get a little skied up, they get a little loose with the lips.
Oh, you mean these guys had tight morals to begin with?
Here's my theory. Okay. Most white dudes that like do cocaine on a regular basis, they romanticize rap videos.
I know, because that's what they talk about.
Yeah, like they romanticize, like, I want to live my life like the fucking Make It Rain, the Travis Porter Make It Rain remix by Rick Ross and Wale. Just that shit was incredible.
When No Hands came out, like that was the peak of like, I should do cocaine. Like that was
like I want to do blow.
I want to do blow and throw money in the sky. Yeah. But the problem with that is that I was like, well, I mean, I'm pretty small and white.
Yeah.
With glasses. Like I have a bit I've been doing on stage for a while where it's just like people look at me and they go, oh, he's an accountant who listens to Dave Matthews. That's what this guy does. And then I'm just like, actually, I can probably recite the entire discography of Wu-Tang to you if you'd like me to.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, friend?
Yeah.
Like I said, approachable, but also, I can handle mines.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing though, is it's always the suburban man really like romanticizes the idea of like bitches and money and selling drugs on a corner and all that scumbaggery that is portrayed in rap videos. So that's what Hunter is talking about when he's on a boat somewhere off of like the Florida Keys and there's other women named Jennifer and Tiffany.
I would say you're just picking let's go mayonnaise white names,
yes,
shall we? Like,
there's other women on the boat. They're also, dabbling in the nose arts as well.
The nose arts.
I
kind of like that
as well. Yeah.
Think of it as like it's a Mozart painting, or or it's like Mozart's not. What was I thinking of? What's the one with all the just like throw the paint at the canvas? Like who's that?
Oh, Picasso.
Thank you. they're all doing the
It's a Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, thank you. It's a Jackson Pollock. That's what I was looking for. So it's like you do a Jackson Pollock painting of Coke, and it's just girls just fucking ripping lines of Coke.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, wow, you're bleeding. Oh, let's put it on a canvas.
Hunter Biden up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Snorting lines, fucking dimes. You know how we doing, baby.
Yeah.
Young HBZ.
Yeah, sorry you gave Hunter Biden a yacht and a little bit of privilege to accidentally say the N-word a few times.
Yeah.
It just happens, man. Like, I wish it was easier to wipe this under the rug, like the cocaine that he had to wipe under the rug, but...
Sorry, too much Red Bull.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if the thing is, though, is that, like, there's no, like, talk back from the lawyer where he's just like, yes, I agree with you, you know what? Like, it's just... It's so weird. Like but the thing is though is that I don't.
The lawyer was like, "All right, Hunter, I'll have the papers ready for you."
Yeah, all right. Make sure to cross those T's and dot those I's. All right.
Thanks, my nigga.
Yeah.
Just so stiff.
It's imagine a very, very rich, like, political lawyer having that conversation. Where he's just like, Hunter's like, God, say it. And he's just like, we've got a 25-year career on the line here. You know,
off the record.
No, not today, actually. I just ate.
Not today. No, thank you.
Yes, Susan just made a great gumbo. It was, I got to tell you, surprisingly good. Yeah.
You know, Hunter, you're acting very niggardly. Does that cut it? Find a word that sounds very similar.
And he's just like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, so. Okay. So.
I have a timeshare, Hunter.
We know that.
I have a timeshare.
Why do you have a timeshare? You know how much I'm paying you. Your retainer alone should get you your own house.
I make smart financial decisions.
Yeah, so. Anywho, so I was just looking at this. Okay, all right. What was I saying? So, yeah, it's not that weird to me. I think, like, when white guys think they're privately having conversations, especially rich ones, I feel like there's a distinction. Like, rich, cokehead, political figure sons. Like, I think Chet Hanks says the N-word. I really do.
But he probably does, but he
behind
closed doors.
In the comfort of his... He bangs a bunch of black girls, and like his thing.
Yeah,
like,
but it probably comes off as, like, the Hoff twins.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, there we go. We're waiting for it.
Yeah. Is he the best color guy in the game or what? Woo! I didn't mean it like that. Analyst.
Hey, you're making it weird.
I meant analyst.
You're making it weird.
I meant analyst.
Like a color commentator.
Which is still, okay, I gotta be honest. As somebody that commentates football, when they say color commentator, does he get weird now? I think I get weird.
I think you're looking too much into it, man.
I think it's a joke, and I think it's funny.
I don't know. Maybe you thinking it has a racial element makes you a little racist. I'm just saying.
I think it's funny.
I think you should leave.
I can imagine John Madden, Pat Summerall and John Madden, which if you looked at them together, you'd be like, oh, his family owned slaves. Like,
definitely.
Like Pat Summerall. And then like John is just like, I got to be honest, or Pat Summerall would be like, John, I got to be honest with you. I don't like calling you a color analyst anymore because of my affiliation with my family. So I'm just going to call you an analyst and hope that's okay with you. And John Madden would be like, well, here's the deal. Now, if I was going to go ahead and call you something that you didn't want to hear, I would just say it in a text message. It's like, okay, John, thank you.
John Madden looks like his mom stole that chicken recipe from the slaves.
And he's literally stuffed it into every orifice of every bird ever created.
Yeah,
he goes, like, I'm going to make a turducken, ducking, chicken, tough.
It's just like, yeah, I'm going to bring...
fucking.
Yeah, Keyshawn, I'm going to bring over my family's prize fried chicken.
Where'd you get that recipe, John?
Oh, family heirloom. Been passed down for generations.
Great. Cool.
Yep. My mom used to make it in the big house.
Which one?
You know. In Georgia. Where's John Madden from?
I don't know, actually. I know that he's deathly afraid of flying. Now, I have a theory. I think John Madden is going to take down the plane because of his weight. Now, I don't know if that's real, but he's a big boy.
Oh, yeah. He's a
just
big
like,
man.
I don't want to get on a plane.
85. Holy fuck.
I can't believe he's still alive.
All right, he's from Austin, Minnesota.
He's Minnesota, huh?
Minnesota. Wow, I did not know Minnesota was that old. Anyway,
I don't know. Minnesota's been around for 85 years.
yeah, man.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high. Now, it was... what point was I making? I don't think I have a point, but regardless. So we're talking about the Hoff twins.
Yes.
Now, you brought this up to me. You showed me this video of the Hoff twins. No relation to Dennis, which is crazy. Dennis Hoff, rest in peace to the god.
They could be related to Dennis Hoff.
They might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they'd probably be getting out of where they live.
Yeah, I'll definitely say Dennis Hoff made puberty easier. Anyway.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Dude.
Shouts out to the cat house.
Yo, shout.
Ow.
That was like my Saturday night, was just trying to sneak into the basement and turn on HBO. I was just like, holy shit, we have HBO? What's Cat House?
Ooh, she's a working girl.
Oh god, that theme song was great.
Yeah, my adolescence was getting home from school because, I usually got home before anybody else because I was the oldest kid in the house. And
you're just like, how much time do I have to masturbate?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Put on HBO On Demand, Cat House Season 2, Episode 3.
Wow, somebody knew how to work with their cable box.
That's right.
HBO
On Demand, baby.
I use Cinemax On Demand.
Skinamax On Demand.
Dude, there was so much softcore pornography.
Oh my god, so many titty films.
You know what the problem was? Is that I had to figure out how to delete the on demand.
Yes, I had to figure that out.
Which was a learning
also.
curve. It really was.
But you had to figure it out.
And then once I did,
was like, oh shit, Alabama Jones and the Busty Crusade.
Seen that one a few times.
Yeah, that was a good one.
There was that one. Yeah. There was what was it? Busty Cops. That was the other one.
That was a good one. Also,
yeah, always
Busty
good.
Cops.
Yeah, it's honestly just it was insert like 80s film with Busty. Like that's all it was. Like everyone can make a porn film. Honestly, all you need is a camera. All you need is a camera, some dick,
and Evan Stone. And that's about it.
Let's get Evan. Let's get Evan on the line.
Who's in this? Alabama. It was a 2005 film, Alabama Jones and the Busty Crusade.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonny Leone was in this.
Really?
So was Nikki Nova, my bitch. Oh my god.
I have massacred so many kids.
Oh man, she was a ting back in the day.
I think we definitely created genocide.
Yeah, whatever happened to Nikki Nova?
Oh, I mean, how she's doing all right? Did she get her degree?
Or she died? There's a lot of
everyone aged out. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, a lot of girls. Nikki Nova was in Busty Cops too.
Shit. Oh, she's the brunette.
Yes, the tall brunette.
Can I see her face, please?
Yeah, I found her Twitter.
She on Twitter?
Yeah, she on Twitter.
Okay.
The Phoenix tattoo. Nikki Nova.
Oh, okay.
You know Nikki Nova?
Yes. She was a multi-talented performer.
Yes. Nikki Nova.
Yes.
Man, was she... Man, rest in peace. No, I'm joking.
Rest in peace to the god. She ain't dead.
Man, Nikki Nova.
Yeah.
Man, that's vintage.
For real. Yeah. I feel like all the boys that are listening to this right now being like, me too, son. Me too.
Yeah.
Don't act like you didn't, because you did. But I'm thinking that, what was I talking about before? So I think that we're now to a point now where we can romanticize white guys in the hood.
Okay.
Like that's the point we're at now, where like we can have people like the Hoff twins.
Yes.
Where it's... all I can say is I highly recommend going on YouTube and just watching this video. It's about 17 minutes long.
Yep.
And it's just this documentary of these two guys that are from Marin County in California, which is like one of the worst areas in California.
Yes.
As far as poverty and projects and basically anything that was ever created.
Yep. And it's these two white dudes. They're twin brothers.
And they're twin brothers, and they are just loving it.
They are hood rats.
They are hood rats, yes. Yeah. They're doing hood rat shit with their friends.
Yes.
They're going to liquor stores. They're just buying Don Julio and Hennessy.
Rampant alcoholism.
They have got two biracial children.
Yes.
Like, it's exactly what you would think of. And the thing is, though, is that they Hunter Biden all over the neighborhood. They love...
These guys are Hunter Biden without the money.
They're Hunter Biden with way more comfort in saying the N-word. Like,
yeah.
Dude, they say it all the time.
Yeah.
And they're just like, they even bring it up in the clip where they're just like, I don't even realize I'm saying it.
They said it so well, I was not offended.
That's the thing.
I'll be honest with you.
Okay, and that's what I brought up to you. Like, when we watch this, I go, are you mad at this? You're just like, nah, like, this is fine. It's more satire than anything to me.
Yeah.
I honestly thought this was a bit. I was watching
Yeah.
this. I was like, these are just these guys are fucking
No,
around.
I'm watching. I'm like, it sounds natural, so I guess I'll allow it.
As somebody here, as the token white, I'm watching this with my butthole clenched, just being like, is nobody gonna step in, huh? Like nobody's gonna step in and say a word to these guys at all, huh? And it's you know what? They became endearing.
Yeah.
I was rooting for them. Like they got to a point, like in the middle of the clip, where they started talking about like these almost like a coming of age tale.
Yeah,
where they got jumped and they had guns to their heads, and they basically they were basically in someone's house, and they were like, "Yo, you know, these guys had their guns.
They're gonna kill us,
like cocked and loaded, ready to go, and they were gonna shoot them." And
we rose up. They started breaking.
Yeah, rose up, started breaking. And they ran away. And then they were just like, on that day, we decided we're going to change our lives. And then jump cut quickly to him drinking rosé.
While driving. Just literally drink. Because I got to be a man. Because I got to take care of my kids.
Yeah.
I got to take care of my shit. Because I'm a man. That's what man's supposed to do.
Yeah, got to take care of his responsibilities.
Got to take care of your responsibilities. You got to be a man.
Yeah, as he's trying to avoid DUI.
Yeah,
like, it's just...
and then it cuts over. Yeah, he's literally drinking and driving. I love that shit.
It's amazing. Like I don't think I've ever had the confidence to that point to just be like, oh, I'll just drink a champagne bottle inside the car.
What's crazy though is when you watch that video, there are a lot of people living like them.
I know, mostly in our town.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in our town.
Dude, I got accosted by a guy. By the way, I have to say this out loud. Yo, Syracuse is back, baby. Woo! I've been waiting for it for a while. I went out over the weekend and I finally got accosted by a guy with a mixtape, and it's been so long.
Oh, they're back?
Oh my God. I got giddy with excitement. The guy was just like, he started trying to sell me on his shit. And he goes, I'm going to be the best rapper alive. And I was like, I don't know why you're still selling CDs. Like, go on SoundCloud.
You're 52. You're trying to sell a CD, but you're the best rapper alive. All right, man.
He's got a bike with a rack. And he hands me the CD. And he goes, yo, this is a free mixtape. Go ahead and take it. He grabs it. He goes, that'd be $5. I go, I thought you said it was free. And it's the same Dog and Pony show.
But I'm going to need a $5 donation. That's the word.
It's a $5 donation. For what? The starving kids? Like, what do you need this for? And he's just like, no, I'm trying to start my record label. And I'm like, what's it called? And he goes, I haven't thought of a name yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Same shit. I remember telling a story about how I tried to steal one of the CDs one time on this podcast.
Yeah. I love those guys, and I can't wait. Like when I get to the city, like I feel like it's
I'm willing to bet the CD's blank.
Oh, I have never gotten one that I haven't returned. I'm just like, here you go. Like I'm not.
One day I want to get accosted by one of those guys, actually give him the money for the CD.
And then just turn it on, it's just blank.
It's a blank CD. Like, I just want to find out, like, what's on the CD.
And you're just like, ha, 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 ha.
And I want to...
Good business strategy.
Like, one day, I actually want to find out, like, what's on the CD.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be the sucker. I'll play it. And maybe it's that Pootie Tang song. And that's what I'll chalk it up to. Nah, this is the dopest shit you've ever heard.
It's like, I heard that shit in the 80s, man.
Nah, next time I see one of those guys, I'll probably just say, yo, my car doesn't have a CD player. It's 2021, man.
Yeah, we don't have CD players. All we have is Sirius radio and podcasts.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
You got Apple CarPlay?
It's 2021.
Yeah, put your shit on Spotify, doggy.
Yeah. You can do that? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, even people get this podcast on Spotify.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. It's available there. It's not hard to do.
I had to have a conversation with somebody about how to start a podcast the other day. Mm-hmm. It frustrated me beyond belief.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I know what I told them. Here's my advice.
Okay.
For all you boys listening, get in close. Like, get your ears up to the speaker. Don't do it. There's so many. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it. Think about all your dreams, like all the things you wanted to do.
Yep.
Just don't do them.
Yep. Exactly.
Get a good job. Don't waste your time. Don't do them.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And for those that actually have a chance, I still recommend don't doing it.
Yep.
You know,
just stay.
Work at your dad's firm. Get a good cushy job. Become Hunter Biden. Accidentally say the N-word.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay. Marry a girl.
Go to the Bitcoin conference.
Marry the first girl that shows you some attention.
Yep.
All right. Divorce her when she has a kid or two for a new model, younger, much younger. Buy her some tits. She doesn't get a baby. Tits. That's what she gets out of you, okay?
This first wife gets two kids. New
Second wife
gets
two
two
titties.
tits. Yeah.
That's how that works, buddy.
I got to be honest. I didn't think that was the progression of life. Mm-hmm. And now that I'm looking at it, that's 100% the progression of life.
There's a lot of people.
Oh my God.
Like, progression.
Dude,
like they marry that one girl that was like their high school or their college sweetheart or whatever. Yeah. They basically, because they never really lived out their wildest fantasies in their youth.
Youth dem fam, yep.
Their youth dem fam, yep. They start living wild and reckless when they're in like their late 20s or their early 30s. Give their first wife 2 kids. She starts fucking the pool boy. Meanwhile, you're out here hitting up like hairless 19-year-olds. I'm with a dada rotch. Yeah, tag your sponsor, bitch. Anyway. And then
that girl in 5 years is going to have a conversation where she says her first name and I'm an alcoholic.
Yep. My name's Jessica. He bought me tots.
My name's Jessica and I'm an alcoholic. Hello, Jessica. I am also the girl he bought tits for.
How about tots are gone?
So it's
Imagine Hunter Vine. Yeah, I took my bitch to the titty shop.
It's like it's like they're going into a car detailer, and it's just like, give him the model that you gave Melissa. Like, he's like, same one, huh? She's like, yeah, the big ones.
Yeah,
like,
I like my women AirPod shaped.
Just a little off axis.
Yeah, all tits, no ass.
I want them to look like AirPods, all tits, no ass, and I want them to be not functional, almost like eerily too big.
Just weirdly, just a drop too big.
Yeah, a drop too big, like uncomfortably large areolas, like all that shit. Like, it's just like, Hunter, have you used the N-word in conversations recently? Yeah, so.
What of it?
What of
fuck
it?
You gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Leak them on the internet? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's the life that we live now. Is that we have everybody's connected in so many ways.
Yeah.
So like, even if I wanted to drum up the courage and just be like, let me talk to one of my white friends, like one of like not a white guy, I don't want to. It just it doesn't even like cross my mind. Like, it crosses my mind when I see this shit, and I go, that's Hunter Biden, though. Like,
yeah.
It's one of those, like, untouchable things.
Can you say you're surprised?
No, I'm not. Dude, I'm not even surprised when I heard it in a gym before. Mm-hmm. Like, I saw, it was a white guy. I had to turn around because I had to do a double take. I was at a gym. I don't know if I've ever told you this story. It wasn't even that, it's not even so much that funny, but it was about 4 or 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. I went to a gym.
Okay.
I finished my workout. I pop my headphones off, and a guy comes out of the shower, one towel on, and he's like having a conversation with I'm assuming his buddy in the corner, and he's just like, yeah, so they start kind of talking about their weekend plans, and then the N-word crosses this guy's lips, and he, like, as if to give him the guy a high five, he goes, yeah, I know what you mean, and he does that, and I go, so I looked around, I go, those are 2 white guys. And I'm like, and I kind of like, I felt panicked because I looked around. I go, there's not a black guy in this the locker room right now.
What town were you in?
What town was I in?
What town were you in?
Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I felt awkward in the situation because I was like, I feel like I'm going to be accomplice to a beating or something. Like, what's going on? Nobody. So I left that night. And I almost felt ashamed because I was like, not, those are my people. They're not supposed to be talking like that.
It's my tribe. You can't do that.
I get it. Like, as a white man in America, like we've got it pretty good, man. Overall.
Yeah, you can.
But like,
there's a lot you can do.
Yeah, all we have to do is just like not say that. I think that's like it.
Yeah,
I almost think like there's some other stuff we can't do by like the law.
Well, yeah,
but like
can't murder, can't rape anymore.
But like a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah.
The greater good for the most part. But like that's all I'm thinking to myself in the car. I'm having a full conversation with myself, just being like, that's all we have to do is just not do that. That's it.
We can do everything else.
We
It's
have
not that.
we have so much available, and all we have to do is just not say like a word,
Yeah.
and that is it.
Yeah, you can row crew.
I know.
You can
create social networks.
you can have a high credit score.
I know.
Like, you know.
Wait, you can't? Come on.
Nah, I'm limited, man.
Well, they look at you to be like, "What's his name?"
Yeah. It's-
750 max.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, automatic 50-point deduction.
Yes.
You better be impeccable, buddy.
Yes. 750 deduction with a name like that.
Yeah. You could be a C student, still be president of the U.S.
Yeah. George W.
Yeah,
I
man.
say, that guy was, speaking of, he's my second favorite cokehead.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Now watch this drive.
Now watch this drive.
Man, it's incredible.
I love that guy. Dude, the big dick energy of
God.
George W. Bush. That guy fucks.
Yeah.
I think the two best presidents we've had in the last recent memory had the two biggest dicks in the room, Clinton and W. Because they just had this southern swag about them. Clinton,
Not Obama?
No, I liked Obama, but I'm talking about from like the standpoint of Obama was just clean, like
Okay.
just good,
But they've all-
good. Like, he was a good talker, very
yeah.
almost impeccably good.
But he had to be.
I know, and that's the thing because he was a black guy, and
Right.
that's the problem. Where with W and Clinton, they were just like reckless frat brothers
Right,
that just
right.
happened to be president, which made them more entertaining.
Now, I like Obama now that he's out of office.
I know. I think because he can say what he wants.
Yeah.
now.
So Obama will just be like in a gym somewhere campaigning with a Joe Biden, and then he'll just like hit a 3 and just walk away.
Yeah.
Swag.
Yeah.
Just
the way-
I love watching presidents do swaggy
And Joe's like,
things.
ha, 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 better at basketball, right? And, and then everyone's just like, oh, God damn it, Joe. Oh, you shouldn't have spoke.
Yeah.
Like, it's just all that shit.
Crack rock or a wicked jump shot.
Hey,
Am I right?
Hey, shit. Like, every time Joe Biden
man.
speaks, I feel like there's a panicked PR intern just like rubbing their temples. Just being like, oh, God, just don't say anything to Charlemagne the God. Oh, my God, please don't say.
Don't do it,
Don't
Joe.
do it, Joe. And then he
You know, I
says it.
specifically said not to
Yeah.
not to say that one.
And then he did, and it's just like, fuck. I got to.
You know,
Another-
I like to imagine like him going over the talking points of the interview with Charlemagne the God with like his young PR person.
And she's just like rubbing her,
And he's
rubbing her
just like,
temples,
"Listen,
just being like, come on.
I know this is the and he's just like talking to her. He's like, listen, I know we're going after an urban demographic here.
Yeah,
And
Joe,
she's just
Joe,
like,
please don't, Joe, don't say urban. Oh, God, I can't believe this is what Georgetown law got me.
Oh God,
Oh,
Joe,
God.
Joe.
Should have went to Maryland
don't
like my
say
brother.
Listen, and Joe's like, listen, Toots.
Yeah.
I've been getting the black vote since before you were born.
And
How
I gotta
old are
tell you, I said some
28?
questionable shit in my time.
Listen, this is nothing. I'm just gonna get on there and tell them if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Oh, God, Joe, don't do that,
Like,
Joe.
you know, Joe, I really don't think that's a good idea.
I should have partied in college instead.
Yeah, like, I just don't think that this is going to play well with the key demo.
You mean the blacks? Oh, God, Joe. God. I gave you, literally, there are 4 talking points on this paper. All of them say, don't say that. That's literally all it says.
Joe, talk about the ops.
Of what?
I mean, the opposition, Joe. That's how they
You mean,
talk now.
You mean
nowadays.
Donnie? Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
stick
old-
to him and how terrible he is.
Yeah, do that.
But I really want to drive home the point of, if you want to be respected by the brothers and sisters in your neighborhood,
Oh, God, he put the A on it, too.
then
Makes
you
it
gotta
worse.
vote. You gotta vote for Joe.
Yep.
Old Joe.
Old
Yep.
Joe. Old Sleepy Joe.
Yep. Delaware Joe.
Delaware missionary with the lights off Joe.
Yep. You know.
If you want to vote for Joe.
Yep.
Oh, God, here it
you know
comes.
Joe. Joey Joe from the Wilmington, East 33rd Street. Joe.
Oh, Joe. I hope your son doesn't accidentally say something. Oh, he will. Oh, he don't.
Well, he's got some shit to say.
Oh, my son, let me tell you, I thought of him as quite the intellectual. And then I realized he was on drugs. And I was like, oh, that's not him talking. Those are the drugs talking. Yeah.
Joe.
Unless you're president, you can't just say that. All right. All right.
Well,
let's talk about our financial future, shall we? I watched the Bitcoin conference. They were streaming it live. I flipped on for 1 second. I just wanted to watch Tim Dillon roast the audience.
Okay.
Shout out to Tim Dillon. You're a god among men right now.
That's the problem, though. Is with
it's the only church service I listen to now.
These crypto bros are giving such like hardcore scammy energy.
I know, but that's the problem.
But it's weird. When did it flip?
When it went from like the coolest thing to do to like Persian princes sending me emails.
No. I'm thinking before it was the coolest thing to do to back when it was like only like deep cut internet nerds like 4chan dudes knew about this stuff.
Yeah. Well, it became mainstream.
Yeah.
And as soon as it hit Twitter, there you go.
Like all I'm saying is, when did it get to a point where like some guy driving a BMW with a salvage title thinks that he knows more about the blockchain than like
the Winklevoss twins?
Yeah.
That would be the internet's fault.
Yeah.
The problem with the internet is that it yields so much power that even those that are not well versed can get a cult following.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's easy. Like, think of us. We're both sitting here drinking wine. We're not James Suckling.
No.
Shout out to the God.
Yeah.
Like, but we're not. However, we've drank so much wine now that we can now consider ourselves almost sommelier type experts because we know characteristics, taste, where they come from. The fact that if you read a back of a bottle of wine, you can realize if it's going to taste good or not.
Yeah.
Basically, here's this, boys. And this is something we've been talking about for a long time. If you get a bottle of wine that has a Torah verse in the back of it, run. It's not going to be good. It's just not. I think probably 9 out of every 10 wines we've had, where it's just like, let me tell you the origin story of why Jimmy, who used to ride a one-handled bicycle, made this wine from his grandmother's grapevines.
Yeah.
It's like
Unicycle Tim
made this wine. It's just like, I don't fucking care.
I don't care.
This is meanwhile, the wines that are just like, I have 2 words for you. Wine. That's it.
Yep.
It's 3 words, but still.
Yeah, basically the ones that are just like, it's wine. This is the grape. It comes from here. Drink it or don't. I don't care. I really don't.
I got good shit in this bottle. Go ahead. I mean, there's been a couple of nomenclatures where they were just like, oh yeah, well, here's a gigantically long story, and this was like, oh, this is pretty good. But I also feel like those that are too much pomp and circumstance, it's like, I mean, just shut up and let me drink.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Right. I'm not here for the story on the back of the bottle.
No, I'm here to be with my boys. I'm here to drink some wine. Here to talk a little shit. All right. So tell me about my financial future.
Yeah.
Bitcoin boy.
So I was always wondering. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's take a pause.
Go wee. Is that bladder empty?
I think so.
Okay. So we got back.
A strong smell.
Yeah? What does it smell like?
Like I have to go to the doctor.
Nice. So I kind of decided, right? I think we've been going about this thing wrong. We need...
What thing are you talking about?
The way that we've been going about this podcast. We need to switch things up.
Oh.
We need to tell the boys about how you were able to get a Lamborghini in 6 months.
I know. It's crazy to think, boys, but here's the deal. I have one right now.
Yeah, it's orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say yellow.
Okay.
Orange.
A red Lamborghini.
Exactly.
Yep.
How can you get a red Lamborghini in 6 months?
6 months.
Tell me how to do it.
Okay. Here's how you do it. Okay. You're going to take our course on Amazon affiliate selling or drop shipping or cryptocurrency pump and dump schemes.
Those sound oddly illegal. Are they illegal?
Well, they haven't really. So anyway, you can make residual income. You can make money in your sleep, bro.
Like, well, how?
Forex trading.
What? What's that?
Basically, you're trading the values of different foreign currencies.
Is that legal?
Yeah, it is. That's actually legal.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. How,
but you're gonna
how do you do that?
Here's what you do. All right, you log on to my website.
Okay.
Create an account. You're gonna buy my online course.
Okay, seems a little weird, but okay.
It's gonna tell you how you can live like me, because I wear Gucci belts and I drive a Lambo.
If they can get those in on
I
Water,
bought her tits.
if they can get those in Water Street, New York, but go ahead.
You can't buy a Lambo.
Yeah, you
There.
can. Not there, but
Not there.
But you can get one for you can also just go to the dealership.
This is
and
my
ask-
Lamborghini. It's definitely not rented.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can ask one for a test drive. You're allowed to do that.
All right. Here's a picture of me sitting on a private jet.
You can also rent those for the day.
Well, but this is mine. Okay.
Can I see the title?
Yeah, it's a lease.
Oh, so you have the lease, so I can see the lease agreement.
I leased a private jet, but I use it to fly because I can't really fly. I can't really fly commercial anymore.
Why is that?
Well, I got to be away from. I got to be alone with my thoughts. I got to be able to focus so I can continue to trade because the grind never stops.
Okay, you can do that in coach too.
Hustle.
That's fine.
Hustle. You work. How many hours a day do you sleep?
Too many.
How many is that?
Like 8.
It's too many. Cut
see.
that in half.
I got to be honest. My doctor told me it's super healthy.
Cut it in half.
So you want me to sleep 4 hours?
Listen, everybody has the same 24 hours a day. It's how you use those hours.
Okay, so you want me to work for 20 hours and sleep for 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So
You a grown man complaining about being broke? You should be working at least 100 hours a week.
okay, I'm not complaining though. I'm just listen.
Take my course.
Okay. I'm not complaining. I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
I love those guys, though. Yeah, sign up for my online course. I'll tell you how to be a successful internet marketer.
Every third Instagram ad I get now is that.
Oh, my God. Or
it's just like, let me tell you to be a successful internet marketer. Let me show you how to monetize. It's just
monetize.
And if all you have to do is take my course, that's $85. And it's just like,
Yeah, you could build your own business. You could be your own boss. Okay?
I know.
You could be your own boss. All right?
I know that. That's
Your own boss.
Yeah, I don't know if you've looked at the internet, but it's readily available.
Look at me.
I see you.
I have veneers. I have Cartier glasses. I'm wearing a Ferragamo belt. Look at me.
So you went shopping once.
I have money. Look at this.
Okay.
Fun coupons. I don't have any cash on me right now.
Yeah.
All right. You want to be me? Huh? Huh?
No, not really.
You want to be me? Huh? I have a wife. I bought her tits. I slap her sometimes.
Because I work 100 hours a week.
Because when I see my kids, they don't know me.
Yeah.
They don't know me.
They're just like, who's that guy? And they're like, and the wife's like, we got to talk. The kids are starting to ask where you are a lot. And I keep showing them the YouTube videos, and they just keep asking, where's Bubble Guppies? So what do you want me to tell them? Tell them I'm trying to make a living so they can go to private school.
It's lonely at the top.
It's just like, you're not at the top. Jesus Christ, Jim.
Tough.
For fuck's sakes, you're barely in the middle.
Actually, Jim, I crunched the numbers.
And you're actually spending way more than you make. Like, running up gratuitous credit card debt doesn't mean you're doing well.
Yeah, you actually racked up 20 grand in credit card debt to
Just buy a pair of Gucci loafers.
between Gucci loafers and Instagram influencer online courses.
Why?
Yeah, what are you doing, bro?
As your accountant, I have to ask you, just why?
Well, I'm be honest here. I had to take a payday loan when when I got a flat tire on the Alfa Romeo.
Do you think maybe that was a bad purchase given your means?
I don't think so. I mean, I needed like $500. I needed it quick. So I just went to Rita's check cashing place.
And she gave me a payday loan that has 96% interest.
It has 230% interest on it. It was only $500.
So needless to say, I'm paying half of that back in interest.
The loan flips once a week. It's been 3 weeks. I owe $1,500 now.
Those are what those guys are actually doing. Like, I feel like there's some, I think there's some people out there that are like legitimate business people, but they actually have like you can see it. They're like Like, oh yeah, no, that guy owns a business. Like he's doing well.
He's really doing the work.
Yeah, I want to sit there and take courses from like Mark Cuban.
Sure.
And like, I don't know, insert another guy. You know,
Yeah.
insert another rich guy that's successful. Like you should.
The problem is that the real guys that are really like doing the work
don't talk about it.
They don't, and no, they're really doing the work. They're too busy to get caught up in trying to attract people to their hashtag brand by buying Balenciagas and renting Lamborghinis and shit.
Oh, God, I want some Balenciagas so bad.
You want some Balenciaga shoes?
I think just one pair. Like I want to be able. I just want one rich guy shoe.
That's not even a rich guy's shoe. That's a flex shoe.
I know, but that's what I want. Is I want a rich flex shoe. Like I want something to be like. I walk in and they're like, whoa.
Like you're wearing like Balenciagas, like an $800 sneaker or whatever the fuck they cost.
I think they're $900.
The ones you want in particular are I think most of Balenciagas range from like $795 to like over $1,000, and
yeah,
they go up there.
Yeah, like I'm a big, like I'm a sneaker guy, but like that's the kind of shit that I need.
Okay, I love sneakers. I can't justify spending that much on a pair of shoes.
But if you had the money, though,
nah, I can't justify spending. I can't do it.
Would you drop $3 on Yeezys?
Fuck no. 300?
$3, yeah, $300.
$300? My max is like $2.
What's the most you've ever spent on a pair of sneakers?
The most I've ever spent on a pair of sneakers? Mm-hmm. Probably like $200.
Yeah, I spent $175 on a pair once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's like, and even then, I'm kind of like, this is. Yeah, that's the thing is when I spend that much on sneakers, I'm like, I'm never gonna wear these.
I don't even want to crease them.
Yes,
I literally walk flat-footed.
Right.
It's just like I just don't want to fuck these up.
Yeah, and it's like they're shoes. Like I know I'm gonna fuck them up.
Yeah,
but yeah, the most. I'm sorry, no. Sneakers like $200, but I'll buy a $200 pair of work boots, and I will run those into the ground.
Well, yeah, but that's what they're there for. Like you spend that much money on boots because you're supposed to break them after many years of use. Like just like like
you'll wear them for a very long time.
Just think about it. You're spending like $50 a year. That's how long you want those shoes to last.
Exactly. That's the point. Like I'm gonna wear these for 4 years because I'm spending $50 a year on shoes.
Yeah, and I want them to be destroyed by the time it's over.
Exactly.
To the point where I have to go buy another $200 pair of
The point where
shoes.
like it's raining and my feet are getting wet, and it's like, all right, maybe it's time for a new pair.
Well, I guess it's time to get a new pair, huh?
Yeah.
Because I'm stepping in puddles and my shoes are on.
Right. But if you wear a pair of fucking Yeezys and you step in a puddle, your feet are getting soaked.
Yeah.
Because they're just not that.
Especially the new ones that are literally just rubber.
Yeah.
There's just no shoe. It's just rubber.
Yeah. But I got to tell you, though, the financial guy I actually listen to is Dave Ramsey. I actually like him.
I've been told by a few people that he's kind of the financial guru to listen to.
Because
I feel like he's kind of an everyman, but he also has like he just has good solid advice.
He does. He's your he's your typical like white boomer dad.
Yeah.
So he's gonna give you that straight from the hip, no nonsense talk.
Hey, think about all the money you're spending on food. Stop it.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I listened to this one caller that he had recently. This woman was like, "Me and my husband, we make a combined $100,000 a year, and
not that much money to be honest with you.
Well,
together, that's not that much.
Well, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, and because here's the thing: is social media kind of has us, and he hints at this a lot. Social media kind of has us believing that like every man has to be making six figures, and if he's not making six figures, he's a failure. Yeah. The truth is that like
you can make
you're like top 10% of earners in the country if you're making over six figures. Mm-hmm. Like that's just the truth. Most people are not making that much money.
No.
So in a dual income household making $100,000,
you get all the taxes from people that don't.
Right. But even then, a dual income household making over six figures like is actually, you're still like top 40%.
It depends on where you live.
Yes,
I think too.
It does depend on where you live.
Yeah, like $100,000 combined income where we live, pretty livable income.
Yeah,
overall, depending on how big of a house, family, everything else.
Right.
Like if it's a 2-adult household with one kid, very very much livable.
Livable income that is very doable, very doable. However, if you're doing that shit and living in LA,
yeah, I recommend making more money, boo.
Yeah, because that is tight.
Hey, listen, it's very simple. Just stop being poor.
Right.
That's it.
But Dave Ramsey's whole thing is basically like, I'm not going to focus so like, yeah, I'm going to look at how much money you make, but I'm not going to focus so much on how much money you make. I'm going to look at the other side of the equation, which is how much money are you spending. So he'll hear about somebody saying some shit like, and he'll just say, hey, wait, you took a payday loan? You make $100,000 a year. Why? Like, they're probably charging you 800% interest on that thing. You're never going to pay that off.
Yeah.
So basically, his whole thing is just pay off your debts. You know, pay the smallest ones first, and then work your way up. And from there, start putting a certain amount of money away. You need a rainy day fund, so that way if you get a flat tire or something, you have the cash to be able to cover it. Yeah. And then just, move from there. But his whole thing is all about personal responsibility.
Which I think is, again, it seems like such novice advice where it's just like, hey, if you don't have enough money, stop spending it.
Yeah. And that's great advice when you're talking to individuals.
Yeah. Individual advice is just like,
Yeah.
And like I and that's how I think of myself, because I think of myself as not a great money manager.
Okay.
But I don't spend frivolously. Like,
okay.
Here's a perfect example. Like, I went to the mall and I bought myself some new shit this weekend because I kept looking at I don't have a lot of hats, and as I'm going bald and looking at how hot the summer's going to be, I'm like, well, I probably should buy some hats because my fucking head's gonna burn off. So I bought a couple of hats. I bought one hat that was way too expensive given the fact of what it was, and I was like, fuck it, man. I don't spend any money on clothes, basically.
Yeah.
I wear like the same rotation of 5 t-shirts and like 3 pairs of pants.
Of course.
This is what I do. I'm a guy. I'm very,
no frills.
No frills.
Whatever.
Yeah. However, I'm going to buy some new shit.
Yeah.
I got to start looking a little sexy again. So it's like.
Yeah. Well, you're getting back out there in the world. And,
hey, that ain't for you, girl. It's for me. I look at myself in the mirror and I go, I fuck that guy.
I want you to just like start dressing like you're Kevin Samuels. Just get real.
That's the thing. It's like I have been looking at I really like a good bomber jacket, like something like real, like form fitting.
Yeah.
And that's just probably the comic in me. That's just like it's all about layers, baby. Nobody's seeing skin. We don't want to see skin because that's something to talk about.
Yep.
We want you, the microphone. That's it.
Yep. You just show up, just looking sleek, looking sexy.
Not even sexy. I just want to look like that guy gives a shit.
Yeah, you look presentable.
I just want that's like my my biggest qualm with my life currently is that I feel like sometimes I put on clothes and I'm gonna go, these are shitty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just putting them on because I want to be comfortable. I want to look at my wardrobe and be like, no, this guy cares. Like,
look at you. You're out here reinventing yourself now as a newly single man.
It's not even that. I just been like thinking of
Embrace it.
What are the things that depress me? And it's so materialistic, some of the stuff, where it's just like, just a haircut every 2 weeks and like trimming my beard. There you go. Do that.
Go.
Simple.
I think I'm going to start cutting my own hair.
Real? Well, are you going to bald?
Nah, I'm not doing that.
You're just sick of paying your barber?
Nah, I'm trying to become more financially responsible.
So was that one of the things? Like,
I think I might. I don't know. I'm at least going to motherfucker. Nope. Regained.
We almost just had another technical issue.
This
would have been
did.
the third one tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Here.
Sorry
We're
about
here.
that. This is what happens is that Gerald gets a little upset.
Leave it in. We'll do it live. Fuck it. But also, being able
podcast, baby, all natural.
Yeah. Also, though, like being able to cut my own hair has always been something I wanted to do.
I kind of just want to
do it well.
I think I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to have to shave it, and then I have to. I think I'm just going to cut it myself once I go bald, because it's just going to be just zip. Like,
that's like what a lot of older men do. Yeah. They just shave their head themselves.
It's
easier.
I think there's something like therapeutic about like hiring a barber to come to your house. Like that's
a flex. Though.
I know, but that's the money that I want in my life, where I'm just looking and just being like, do it for me.
You know what I think is a bigger flex? Having a by appointment barber show up to your place of work while you're in like a meeting.
Yeah, that's.
And you're just like in the chair. He's cutting your hair.
So what is
you're like conducting a meeting while this man is cutting your hair.
I think that I've
only giving you a wet shave.
Oh, the wet shave, man! That fucking.
Like that's a fucking flex right there.
Imagine doing
that's
that on stage. They just
big
wheel
cock
in,
move.
They just wheel in a barber chair. It's just like, well, I'm halfway through my set. Go ahead and just tilt my head back.
That'd be hilarious.
You know what we should do? Hot towel shaves on the podcast. Oh my god! We'll just have the microphones just like sitting on our chest, and it's just like, can you hear? We'll make it a Patreon thing. We'll just have people just like watch us getting shaved, and it's just like, you guys want this? You like that shit?
Yeah. I just like to imagine you just like on stage doing stand up, and then you're about halfway into your set. Let's say you're recording that first hour special.
Yeah.
Right? You're just like in San Diego or something. Then your barber shows up.
Put that on the list.
Yeah. Your barber shows up.
Not my first choice, but okay.
You're about a half hour into your set. The barber shows up, wheels out the chair, and you're just like, and then you just like look over at the barber, look back at the audience. Oh, guys, this is Raul. And then you just sit down in the chair. He puts the cape on you. You just continue telling jokes. And then I just imagine you getting shaved and you just like do this real quick. Like poke the top lip out so you can like line up your mustache. Yeah. And I told that bitch, I like my women AirPods shaped. Yeah. So I bought her some new tits.
Yeah. He's so
a little more off the top, Raul.
Yeah. Hey, be careful around the neck. I don't want you getting my jugular. Getting feisty over there.
Oh man, that's a fucking flex.
I pay Raul a lot of money to get on stage.
Yeah. Costs so much money.
So much money. All right. Let's do one last thing, and we'll put the boys to bed. So Floyd Mayweather robbed two Caucasian males over the weekend. Now, it's not as bad as it sounds. So finally, after months of hype, Floyd Mayweather, and I'll throw in quotes, fought Logan Paul over the weekend.
Did you watch the fight?
No.
Me either.
I was like, I can find so much other shit to do. I watched all of like the, I did find a stream that I watched like afterwards. So I was like, let me just see, because you can get all the highlights online, obviously. But I was like, I got better shit to do. But all the commentary was basically on point. Everything that I watched afterwards was just like, it was just a bad boxing match.
Yeah, between Jesus and Miro were great.
Yeah, of course, it's Jesus and Miro, man. Yeah. As soon as I saw them on the bill with God, who's the God? It's the he's. Hold on, it's gonna bother me. The guy with the glasses. It's I literally was just talking about him the other day. Mauro Ranallo. Jesus.
Yeah.
Love Mauro Ranallo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you're like, all right, this is gonna be a good time.
Yeah, he's one of the best. But Mauro Ranallo and Jesus Miro.
From what I saw of the fight, pretty much what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah, it was an exhibition by a boxer versus an 0-1 fighter. By a 50-0 best pound for pound boxer of all time. And there's no doubt anymore. There isn't.
He's in his 40s.
Who cares?
He's not.
Who cares?
Which he even said at the end. He was like, "Listen, I'm not 25 years old anymore.
Yeah, you don't.
But here's the thing. Had a good time.
You know what the biggest takeaway from my perspective was? I didn't realize Floyd had that much hair.
Oh, he definitely had a transplant.
You think so? Because he 100%. He was very bald when he was 20. Like 28.
Yeah. Oh, he had a transplant.
Okay.
100%.
I was going to say.
Like, his shit was looking, like, he grew his shit back.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is a lot of those dudes, like, they go to a specialist.
Yeah.
And they get on some shit. They get, like, implants and shit.
Yeah.
And it always looks kind of wispy up top.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. It's because they're growing it longer in places where they can grow it, but then they're also getting like implants and shit. I know Floyd got the beard implants.
That's what I did see.
I know he got the beard implants. Like that's a fact.
Yeah, you have
But I know his hair.
That's a big flex. Is getting new hair. Like
Tory Lanez did the same shit.
He did this. I was gonna say, did Tory Lanez do the same thing?
You know who else did it? Machine Gun Kelly.
Really?
Yeah, he had his shit done. Man. Yeah, man.
Well, I guess
Tyga too.
That one I didn't know.
Yeah, Tyga got his shit done. Machine Gun Kelly got his shit done. Look at a picture of Machine Gun Kelly from like 2012.
Okay.
Just Google images Machine Gun Kelly 2012.
Okay.
And look at his hairline.
All right, 2012.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's looking.
Yeah, look at his hairline. Like that's just noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see it. Let me see the
when
one
he
you're
does like
looking at.
the faux hawk.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that shit is
Yeah.
noticeable. And then you look at a photo of him from like, yeah,
Yeah,
grew his shit back.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's the shitty faux hawk.
Yeah, the shitty faux hawk, you could tell he's had, and then you look at his hair now and you're like, oh, he's definitely had like some sort of hair restoration.
Yeah,
Shit looks good though.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nice. He's fucking Megan Fox now. So
Yeah. I'm telling you, you know why?
because that hair.
Yeah, it's exactly why.
Hey, Jesus, look at this guy.
Yeah, man. Would you fuck him?
He's an emo Ken doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Hot Ken.
Yeah, he's a Ken doll that mom wouldn't want to see at the dinner table.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, he grew his shit back, man.
I mean,
Thinking to get my shit done.
Elon Musk. I mean, God, Elon Musk went from like 0 to hero. Like it was like,
Yeah.
look at this fucking nerd, and then it's just like, well, look at this fucking nerd. Like it's just,
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's what happens. Sometimes you embrace the bald, like Bezos embraced the bald.
Yeah, he did.
But then he got on testosterone, and now he looks like a Bond villain.
Yeah, he looks like Lex
know?
Luger.
Why does Bill
Lex
Gates
Luthor, I'm sorry.
insist on wearing sweaters still?
Because he's in his 60s.
But just it doesn't matter.
It's
Like
always a little drafty.
you've so much. Just oh my god, dude, you have so much money. Just buy a nice suit.
Why?
You look like a math teacher. Just stop.
He can jump over an office chair.
Sure can. He's got ups. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway, so Mayweather took the Paul Brothers promotions for all they're worth. So
Yeah.
now we have this conspiracy theory that's been circulating online. Is so Mayweather in the middle of the fight, it looks like flat out knocked out Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And then held his ass up to make sure his face didn't hit the canvas.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming
And it was short too.
it was short. It was a quick jab. Honestly,
it was
man,
a quick jab.
I know.
The lights went out.
But imagine a right jab from a trained boxer, from a man that's literally beat everyone.
Yes.
Like, yeah, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Even a fist from like a small guy. It's just like, oh, God, I just got punched in the face.
Yeah.
And
it was a quick
and his lights
little-
went out for a solid 10 to 15 seconds. Like, oh shit, he's asleep right now. To think there wasn't some sort of contractual thing tied into it, like Floyd, you'll get your $50 million if Logan doesn't hit the mat.
Right.
It's like the reverse Cockney British movie.
Probably.
Where it's just like, instead of being like, oi, he's going down into fof.
Yeah. Just like keep him up.
Yeah.
Keep him up.
And then you fast forward to like very, very white guy just being like, "Hi, Floyd. Listen, Logan can't go down in this whole fight, so we're gonna keep him up for 8 rounds,
Yeah.
okay? Or you get paid $250."
It's like suddenly you just heard. And Floyd was just like, oh, fuck. It held him up for a second.
Is it the Windows power down?
Yeah. I gotta find. You could just see it in Floyd's face. He was like,
Fuck, man. Control Alt Delete.
Like he heard that shit, and then he just held him up for a second, and then suddenly he saw Logan, and he was like, "Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
All right, good. We're back in. We're back in.
Control Alt Delete task manager on this guy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Yikes.
Oh, man.
Bill Gates came out with an interview a couple years ago where he said the Control Alt Delete was the worst invention he's ever created. But now it's just such a mainstay in computing. It's just like, I can't get rid of it now.
Yeah, right. This is.
Yeah. I remember when I had to do that the first time. I was like, this is the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Why isn't there just a button that's just like, stop?
Yeah, yeah.
You make computers. Make it better.
Or just like in this general area, just put something that says task manager.
Yeah, stop. Task manager. Like,
whatever. Yeah,
whatever.
force quit. Whatever.
Force quit. That would be even better.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Or now I have to hit Alt and F4 if I want to like end the shit.
Guess we have
That's
to be
if you're using
summer
Windows,
interns
boys.
at Microsoft.
Yep.
Whatever. So Floyd, I mean, it was an exhibition, so nobody wins. So everyone got a participation trophy, and Jake Paul got tons of heat
Yeah.
Why doesn't anybody believe that boxing isn't pro wrestling?
It absolutely
It is.
Well, the
I think
Paul brothers have basically proven, specifically Jake Paul.
Dude, Logan Paul showed up at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I was like, that guy is a wrestler now.
Yeah. What I'm saying is specifically Jake Paul is the one that's driving this shit and making it.
He's the best heel. He's
so
He's the
entertaining.
best heel, maybe ever.
I'm sure Vince wants to give him a contract.
Yeah. Look at him. He looks like a doofus.
Have you seen some of his TikToks?
I'm not on the talk.
Oh my God. I got to show you. We get off. I will show you some of his TikToks and how brilliant they are. Yeah. He is an expert level troll.
Yeah.
I saw one video of him dancing. I don't even know if this is intentional, but I like to think it is.
Yeah.
There's one video of him dancing probably like a week,
Yeah.
the week of the fight. Jake Paul's just in the gym dancing to a song by Key Glock.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And then I realized, wait, like after the fight, Floyd Mayweather came out to Moneybag Yo.
Yeah.
Their crews don't like each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, this kid is...
Master level troll.
That is a master level troll.
Yeah.
Oh, I find out that you're going to walk out to Moneybag Yo.
Yeah.
Who does Moneybag Yo not get along with? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to dance on TikTok to an artist that put out, an artist that doesn't get along with his crew. Like, just masterful
level trolling.
Masterful.
Before we go, I also had this one thing that I remembered. Did you hear that our girl, Lana Rhoades, is pregnant?
No?
Yes.
Oh, man.
No, I say our girl. I just mean
Oh, she's going to put out some fire.
I mean, she's retired from the adult film industry.
Nah, she's got to come out.
Oh, what? Some pregnancy porn?
Yeah, man. Take that jersey down with the rafters.
Yeah. How you spell her name? Rose. So there's a
Like
theory
Rhode
going
Island?
on that she said on her podcast basically that she was with an NBA player and that she mentioned that I believe this NBA player was a Virgo and that at a specific date this NBA player was in Miami for a road game. Now, the only team.
This takes some top level.
I know. There's some fucking investigative journalism going on. Mm-hmm. So the theory that is circulating on the internet at this point in time is that based on the evidence of the fact that it was a New York-based team in Miami playing on that weekend, it was the Brooklyn Nets. So it was the Brooklyn Nets. And the only person that is a Virgo on that team is Kevin Durant. And
God, that baby's...
The story continues. That baby's going to be introverted and angry.
Yeah.
And,
but a great basketball player.
But a great basketball player.
So, wait. And it was... They know it was the Nets and not the Knicks?
Yes, because the Knicks, I believe, were home that day.
Okay.
And somebody established that.
Okay.
So the Nets were playing Miami on that specific date when she went on the date with this specific person.
And
now,
he is a Virgo.
He's a Virgo.
And the only one born in September
is Kevin fucking Durant.
Wow.
Now, the other thing is, though, the story gets more juicy. Some juicy goss, the boys.
Uh-huh.
The goss is basically that Kevin Durant had a backup chick at this date if Lana wouldn't smash.
I mean, why not?
I know. I mean, you're Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
But she was completely... But I guess he, came out and told her because I don't think he understands how to, have a conversation with a person.
Well, no.
So he's just
his life has all been just basketball.
Yeah, life is basketball, and he's a computer. So his computing brain is basically like, oh, fuck porn star, but also tell porn star my fuck buddy's coming on the date.
Yeah.
So he basically,
just in case you don't want to fuck.
I think the context of the conversation was he was basically like, my fuck buddy of 2 years is going to be on this date with us. And she was like, okay. Mm-hmm. She's like, you realize I do talk, right? Like, I don't just fuck on camera. Like, I also have a podcast and a lifestyle brand and
So she allegedly did sex to Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
I mean, good for her. Because that kid's not going to starve. I'll put it that way.
Let's be honest. That kid is going to be talented in many different things.
Yeah.
Now, imagine your dad, a basketball player, mom, porn star. I mean, isn't that the coolest story?
Oh, yeah.
At elementary school, where you're just like, why is Brian so tall? And why is his dick so big already at this age? It's just like, well, my dad was Kevin Durant and my wife was my mom was Lana Rhoades. It's like, what?
Yeah,
You're
that
the
is
child
one
of-
that I don't see. But all right,
It's a
man.
genetic anomaly.
Speaking of her pointing out that he's a Virgo,
Yeah.
I find people that are into astrology so fucking weird.
I hate that shit.
Like, I'm sorry, man, but
Making
you're-
harsh life decisions
Yeah,
just
like-
based on like, oh my God.
it's because your
I
parents
s-
decided to fuck in August.
Yeah.
That means that you're a shitty person.
Yeah. It means,
Oh, he's a Gemini. No, his parents just fucked in
yeah.
August.
Yeah. Oh, you were, it's something I've said for a very long time. And when anybody brings up like astrological signs, I go, no. It has nothing to do with his anything. It means that night, mom and dad went to dinner, and then dad decided he wanted to make a baby with mom.
Yeah.
And guess what? Several months later, you came out.
Right.
You didn't come out just being like, I'm a Gemini and I'm proud. Like,
Yeah.
you came out because, well, you were conceived.
I'm a Leo. I'm a natural born later.
Yeah.
That means I'm an asshole.
Yeah, basically, Kevin Durant. If he taught us anything about Virgos, it's they can't speak to humans.
Yeah.
He is a robot.
That's all Virgos.
He's exactly.
Every single Virgo.
Yeah.
Every single person born.
Boys, if you're a Virgo out there and
Yeah.
you want to try to tell us that we're wrong, wineboyspod@gmail.com. You're all robots and you can't speak to people.
That's right. So if you were born between August 21st and September 21st,
You're a robot.
you're a robot.
You're a computer person.
You can't talk to people.
Yep.
You're a computer person. You're awful.
You talk like this when you talk to people.
Which is funny though, because let's read the description of a Virgo.
Can we not?
Let's do it.
Fine.
All right. Let's see. Oh man, I can't close out Nikki
Who
Nova.
is Lana Rhoades?
Anyway,
Oh,
Virgo.
I was going to say, wow.
Had to look it up. Virgo
How's this? Wow, this whole
traits.
podcast really came full circle.
Let's see.
Went from
Virgos.
Nikki Nova to Lana Rhoades.
Virgos, hardworking, creative, reliable, patient, kind, critical, stubborn, overthinking. That's what they say about Virgos.
Cool. Sounds like everything Kevin Durant is. He's romantic, but he's also kind of a dick.
He's patient and kind?
No.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Man, that's weird. Boys, let's put this to bed.
Yeah, let's put it to bed like Lana Rhoades. Ayo!
Hey, yo. Ho, ho.
I got to tell you, man, I'm just happy for her.
Yeah, good for her.
Happy for her.
Good for her.
You know? Shouts out to Big Mike. Let's hope it's his. I hope everybody...
Aren't they like not together anymore? Who knows?
You tell me you don't fuck your ex. I mean, you don't anymore.
No, married.
I guess I don't either. All right, whatever. So,
anyway.
but you have before, right?
Oh, wife's like the first woman I've really been with.
This is why you have no entertainment in your life.
I guess so.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll vicariously tell you all about it.
Okay.
I've had
okay.
sex with my ex before in college. Like,
I mean, I never really had any yet. There were a couple of girls that, like, yeah, we did sex more than once, but you know.
but you didn't put a title
never,
on it.
No, I never put a title on it. It was
Yeah.
just like, yo, I'm drunk, I'm sliding through. That's it. Like,
Let's get some cheeks. All
yeah,
right.
yeah. Let me clap some cheeks real quick before I drunk drive home. Like that's about as far as it went, dude.
Perfect. We're getting out of here.
And that's how we end.
And that's how we do it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right,
All right,
boys.
boys.
We love you very much. Thank you so much for purchasing the merch over at teespring.com/stores/the Wine Boys. Check me out June 12th, this Saturday. From this recording, this Saturday, CNY Community Arts Center in Fulton, New York. Tickets still on sale. There are very few remaining. Please get those. Come see me do comedy live. 5 other comedians there. It's going to be a great show. We're going to have a really good time.
Yeah.
Come hang out with us afterwards, too. We're going to
Yeah.
get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Boys,
We love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Please call me back.